Namaste Yogis. Today's pose is Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog. Now this pose is always taught in Vinyasa on an inhale as you're opening the chest. It is the more advanced version of a Cobra pose, and we come into it from Chaturanga. So once you've worked on your Chaturangas and you feel strong enough to do it, you can start working on your upward facing dog as well. So know that in any Vinyasa class, you can always choose to continue with your Cobra. You don't need to move into an upward facing dog unless you feel the desire in your body and you really enjoy upward facing dog more. It's completely up to you. They have similar benefits, so you're not missing out in any way. But to come into upward facing dog, we have to go through Chaturanga. So we'll practice our Chaturanga once more. Hands underneath shoulders, fingers splayed apart. Make sure you can see the color of your mat between all of the fingers. Press down through the index finger and the thumb. Shoulders down the spine. Come up onto your toes. Press the heels away from you, plank. Good. Now, come through your Chaturanga. So launch forward, bend the elbows. Elbows touch the side body. And then press your upper body up. Come on to the tops of your feet. Shoulders should still be over wrists now. Energetically press to the tops of the feet. Lift the knees up off of the mat. So your only places that you're touching the mat are your tops of your feet and your hands. Gently dip the chin to get a long line of the back of the neck. Shoulders away from the ears. Core tight. And then drop the knees and come out of it. You can go through a child's pose to neutralize the spine. Upward dog is not often held for very long in my classes. I sometimes feel it in my lower back, so I don't often hold them. We'll do one more today for practice, but it's hard to talk and hold it at the same time as it is quite a strenuous pose. So as you move through your Chaturanga, you'll come into your Chaturanga and then you'll straighten your arms. Flip your feet over so you're on the tops of the feet. And so your heart is now facing forward as though you're standing. Your shoulders are above your wrists, not up by the ears, down and back. Engage the core so you're not splaying out through your ribcage, so you want to knit your ribcage closed. Lengthen the tailbone towards your heels so you're not crunching in the lower back. And make sure your quads are engaged. Those are ones that are holding your legs up. So we'll do it one more time. Come back into that plank. So we can inhale, launch ourselves forward. Exhale, bend the elbows, come into Chaturanga. Inhale, press up into upward facing dog. Shoulders squeezing into the midline. Press to the tops of the feet. Shoulders over wrists. Gently tuck the chin, core engaged, and then drop the knees. Again, you can go through child's pose to neutralize that spine. It just feels really nice. And then come back up and keep practicing it on your own, in your practice, in your Vinyasa flows. And let me know what you think for any of these classes, for all these classes, in the comments below. I always love to hear from you. And I'll see you tomorrow for the next tutorial. From my heart to yours, Namaste.